Video is feature selection visually explains, which just got me a new top score right here for this Kaggle competition on Titanic. We're now in the top 5%. My previous video was overfitting visualize, choosing your model with grid search, and then choosing the correct model with accuracy score, and then cross-validating your data so it's more accurate. This one is feature selection, and typically you want to pick the most important features and drop ones that are of irrelevance because that'll confuse the AI data. And oftentimes people think more info is better accuracy, which is generally not true. Here is an example on how this is overfitted. Basically, you have all these features right here in orange, and there's a huge gap between the trained data set and the actual test data set. Here, with just a fewer features, selected features, the training data set is close, very close to the actual training set. So this is considered a balanced model in green, where you have selected features that have close values to the train and test accuracy, which is similar to the overfitting video, which was earlier, a couple of videos back. I'm not going to explain all this because we already discussed that, but in this case, I also feature engineered new data sets. So basically, I had to create here a new family size, and oftentimes we're going to see that there was a correlation between family size and whether or not there was someone survived the Titanic. Also, I had to use a map dictionary right here to fill in people's embarked spot on the Titanic, which was often just correlated to how much they paid for, which is kind of similar to the social status in the fare. Anyway, this is the most important part, is once you actually create your features, that you look and you see how they actually look. So I'm gonna run my code, and it's gonna show that here, the fare, age, and gender were all about 25% of predicting on whether someone survived the Titanic, and the rest was the class, and then the family size, which I created, actually had about a 7%, which is actually pretty significant, which is partly why I got a new all-time high score. And then here is the embarked feature, which is almost low enough to drop, but it did improve the score slightly. And after that, you tune your model again using grid search, which was my previous video, and then you fill in the final model right here. You fill in the new one for a final submission, and then you run your model, and it'll make predictions. Anyway, this is just a simple video on feature selection. In my next video, I'm going to try to use XGBoost with feature selection and try to get a higher score in top 5%. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will answer. Thanks for watching.